Hello everyone, it's your round ball here and welcome to a bit of a different video today. I am introducing fingerboarding to my channel. So basically what I'm going to be doing in this video is I'm going to be going through how to do an ollie. So it is a trick, you know what trick it is. It's one of the most important tricks you need in fingerboarding, and I know there's thousands of videos on how to do an ollie, but I've got some little tips for myself that I have personally that helped me get this trick down. I know some people have struggles and they'll watch these videos and they'll be like, I'll do this, do that, and it's the same in every single video. I'm going to try and give you some new tips, if you get me. So if you just follow through with the video, just watch what I do and we'll see where it goes. But obviously first I want to show you the finger position. You most probably know it already. I put my finger just before the wood at the end of the tail, so just about there, to give you enough pop. And I put my finger just before the front 4 bolts. So I've got my grip tape over the bolts because that's just how I like it, but I know where to put my fingers. And obviously you're going to get the motion. So the first thing I used to like doing is, instead of actually going into the ollie, just practice tapping your back finger. So just practice pushing it down, get that motion. So even take your index finger off and just practice tapping it down, because it gets the motion. Because sometimes people just go, oh, like that, and they just hesitate and they can't do the motion. So just get your finger used to smacking the back of your board on the desk or on the tabletop, wherever you're doing it. So just get that down, get that going. Just do that, I don't know, maybe a couple of times every day, or just before you're going to do the trick, or as a little warm up for when you go to do fingerboarding. Just sit there and just do that. So next, what I want you to do, I want you to do that, but I want you to add in like pushing your hand back, because the overall motion you're going to do is you're going to smack your finger, bring your hand back, and you're going to bring it forward. So it's going to be like this. So you want to smack your finger, and I want you just to practice pulling it back, so like that. Even if it spins out, just practice pulling it back. So you get in the air. You see what I mean? So you bring the board back, and you're getting ready to push your finger up. So it's going to be the next step. So just practice that for a bit. You want to get that motion. Even if it flips out, it doesn't matter. As long as you're getting to about here and it's falling down. So like that, there you go. That's a perfect example. So you want to do that a couple of times. Try and get involved with that. So there are 2 things I did. And then the next step is obviously pushing your finger up, leveling it out, and landing it. And it's the hardest part. I know it's the hardest part, and a lot of people had struggles with this. I haven't been fingerboarding long myself, so I thought I might as well just come and help as many people as I can with their fingerboarding. So, right, there's a demonstration of an ollie straight up for you. So I thought I'd do that quick, just give you a little tester. But what you want to do, so when you get to about here, so remember that, okay, so there are 2 steps you've been learning. And when you get to about here, slide your fingers up, both of them, because some people just go, oh yeah, just slide your front finger up. But if you slide it, sometimes it comes off and it just goes a bit dodgy. So when you get to about here, just slide them both up so they're about here, okay? And you level out and you smack your board down. But one thing I got used to is, instead of trying to get height, just practice just small ones like this. Just practice little small ones. So one thing I got to say with this is, when you get to about here, just smack it down. So instead of going for the height, just do a really quick one and smack it down. So you're getting used to the small little ollie. So just like that. Even if you're getting a little bit off the tabletop, it's getting you used to it. Okay, and then you can start rolling up and doing little ones. Start rolling up, do little ones, and then you can start getting objects involved as well. So I'm going to go on to a few more things. Is what quite a lot of people do. They put it on their chest, and it helps them get that pop. So you're learning how to do this. So there you go, you got that like that. You can just do that. I mean, you can do it on doors as well, so you put it up against a door and you can just practice on the walls and stuff like that, because it helps you keep your fingers on the board, because you've got them underneath like that. So maybe even try that, try it on your chest or try it on your arm, so like roll it up, or try it on your leg as well. So you've got those things to help you out there. But remember the steps I said. So remember to pop it with the back finger, pop it and then bring it back. So learn that, and then learn, just even if you're on here, just learn sliding your fingers up. So slide your fingers up. No, not just one, because you've got to seriously stretch your fingers. And some people, you end up like that. You want to be landing in the middle of the board. So you want to pop and slide both fingers up. So you're going to pop, slide both fingers up, and then land, and then you can roll away, and then you can even do some tricks like this and just get some more tricks involved. So this trick, you're going to need it for so many things. You're going to need it for the kick flip, you're going to need it for the tray flip, you're going to need it for a lot of things. And then next you can just start doing little small tricks like pop shove it's, 360 shove it's and stuff like that. So you got to introduce them tricks as well. But this is a very important trick if you're trying to jump onto rails or something like that. But next little tip I want to get involved is like, maybe, I want to grab a coaster here. Maybe just practice getting onto small little ledges. Oh, can you get on the ledge? Can you get off the ledge? Can you clear the ledge? You see what I mean? So you got to learn how to do these things. So start little steps. Maybe then build the coasters up. Get some more coasters. Learn to jump over more coasters. Messed up there myself. Everyone does mess up. I'm not going to cut it out the video because that is what happened in fingerboarding. But then you want to start getting something like this. This is good because you can start doing small. You go bigger, and you can learn to like something, grind on here, get on there, grind off. You can then turn it around. Maybe you want to jump onto it like this, or you can jump off. You're getting the idea. And then obviously like start doing little grinds, bring it off. That wasn't an ollie really, but do stuff like that, jump onto it. It's great. So you want to get these obstacles, jump over it, and you just start progressing. You want to just even if you're professional, most professionals will say, learn the ollie as much as you can. You can never practice it enough. So even if you've come home from school or work and you want to do a bit of fingerboarding, it's always good just to start off with a couple of ollies, get the ollies down, and just keep it flowing. Just keep doing the ollies, and the better you get, the easier the other tricks are going to be, and I can promise you that, because I could never do any other tricks. I couldn't even do the ollie, so I focused on the ollie. And I just did it as much. It may even take weeks, it may take a month, it may take 2 months. But when you get the ollie down, it's so easy and you can keep doing it. And one little trick I'm going to say is some people do it and they get their third finger involved. Don't get in the habit of using 3 fingers. If you get in the habit of using 3 fingers, when you go to 2, it's going to be hard. I've seen some people say, oh yeah, use 3 fingers. If you want to, that's fine. But from a personal view, I don't feel this works at all. But if that's how you like to do it, practice with the 2 fingers, get your ollies, and then you can start going higher. So remember what I said, little small ones, smack it down, okay? Get used to the motion, you know what I mean? It's all about timing. So when you've smacked it down, when your wheels are about this far off, slide it up, that's where you're going to get the height, and level it out, okay? So there's the steps you want to do. So quick tap, quick tap, quick tap, quick tap. And then another thing I've learned is if you get a little small surface, to control it, don't go off the surface. Like if you've got a banister for your stairs and there's a little small surface, just try and do it. Try not to fall off. Try and keep control of the board. Try and keep control of the board. It is hard. I prefer moving when doing my ollies. And also on paper. I don't know why I've used this example. It's bloody hard to do it on paper. There's no soft ground. Maybe on the coaster. So you can see. Keep control, but remember what I said, ollie on, ollie off, keep the control of the board. But I hope this helped you out a bit. I mean, I've got more tips as well, so just focus on it, just practice this step. If you're stuck on this step, just practice it, just keep smacking your finger down, because sometimes people hesitate and they don't know what they're doing with your finger, so get it smacking down. That's a good tip there. So when you get to that, you start bringing it back, there you go, and then pushing it up. And you will get the ollie, don't worry, you will. I believe in you. And the thing is, you can move on to grinds next. Maybe get a small little hole, jump onto that first and stuff like that. But you'll learn eventually, and I promise you you'll learn eventually, because I have. And if I can learn, you can learn. But guys, I'm going to end it there. I hope this tutorial helped. I know I've been a bit fast paced. It's my first fingerboard tutorial. And I thought I might as well do it on the ollie, because I say it's the easiest trick. It's quite hard, but you will learn it, and I promise you that. But I'll add some slow-mos at the end of this video for you. But if it helps, remember to hit the like button, share it with your friends on Facebook if you've got any more friends that are into fingerboarding and need a little bit of help. Or if you've got any beginners and you think, oh, this video helped, chuck them the video, give them a little share and they'll watch it, and hopefully it helped them out too. But remember, if you did like it, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next time.